Lynn and I thought we'd like to take a couple of minutes to talk to the faith congregation about the parsonage and what it is that we're asking of the church and why we're asking it. And I thought this would be a good place to start. Here we're in the backyard of the parsonage. You can maybe see in the background the new Zion Lutheran Church building that's going up there. And this tree. When we came to Columbus in February of 1985, our older daughter Amy was in 3rd grade and our younger daughter Brinna was in kindergarten. And she brought this Norway pine tree home one day that spring in a little styrofoam cup. In fact, it was so small that I accidentally mowed it off twice that first summer. And look at it now. It's really gotten to be quite a tree. And for 29 and a half years, this tree has been marking our time here. Births and baptisms and anniversaries and weddings and deaths in the family, and now, pretty soon, our 30th Thanksgiving and Christmas here at Faith. You know, it's been a blessing to live in this home. It's maybe not the fanciest house among members of the congregation, but it's been a wonderful home. And we have lived here now longer than many of you have lived in your own homes. One of the blessings of living here in this home is that we've been allowed to treat it as our own home by the congregation. We've been grateful for that, and we've tried to do that with love and care. Every year we have picked a project that we have done with our own labor and at our own expense to increase the value of the parsonage, and over these 29 years they have really added up, and the place feels like a home to us in more than one sense. The second summer that we lived here, my father and I built this rock garden. We hauled stones up from the pile at the edge of the farmer's field down below the hill, and my dad's been gone for about 10 years now, but I have this reminder of him outside the back door every time we come in and out. This deck I built about 20 years ago after I got tired of moving the picnic table every time I mowed the grass. And the paving that's around it came little by little over the summers following that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different summers that we worked on this project. And it makes a great spot for us to picnic and to visit in the backyard. The shed I built in 1996, and at the time I built it, none of these pine trees back here were big enough to have the branches even touch the side wall of the shed. Now you can see that they hang way over the roof of the shed. And on top of the shed is a lightning rod that Larry Chugum gave to us because he said every barn needs to have a lightning rod on top of it. This space in the front yard of the parsonage is a space that we've really come to love. This is about 3 years now since I put in the landscaping wall and the bricking on the patio, and it's become a place where we sit often for after-work coffee in the afternoon or a glass of wine late in the evening, or have friends just for a visit. And we think this really has added some value and a wonderful spot just to be. Here we are in the living room of the parsonage, and you can see the beautiful view out the windows to the west. The fact that all of the houses on this block own the lots behind them makes it a wonderful place to watch the sunset with the neighbors, which we do pretty regularly with especially our good friends and neighbors who live next door, Ruth and Tom Hermanson. It's a beautiful spot. Here are the senior pictures of our daughters, Amy and Brinna, who were so little when we moved to this place in 1985, along with the pictures of 2 exchange students that we hosted while we've been here, Lisa Ebensgard and Oli Kersey. You know, we have fallen in love with this house and this community, and we want to stay here even after we retire 3 or 4 years from now, continue to be friends and neighbors in this community. And we're not asking any special kinds of treatment or special favors. We just ask that we could purchase the house from the congregation at a fair appraised value. And that's what we're asking and why we're asking it. So thanks for your time and for your thinking and for your prayers about this. From Lynn and I, blessings.